He said, "Are those 7 losses? Are they close losses or blowouts?" The only loss that I think right now, as I'm looking at the schedule before anything happens, before any games are played, the only game that I worry about, and I spoke about it earlier, is the Baltimore Ravens. That's it. Because I know what they bring at quarterback, what they bring at running back, and they could have turned the corner on defense because of the coach that they have. So Baltimore is the only team on this schedule that just completely freaks me out. Not Kansas City, not San Francisco, because we hung with those teams. But Baltimore is the team.
I think for me, it's either Green Bay or Chicago. Green Bay coming off that short week, and then Chicago with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. Man, those two games scare me more than anything.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Trap game. Got to be out of the trap game. Right quick, Chris. Trap game. Trap game to me this year. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. Even though I said we're gonna win, Cleveland Browns. Why? Kevin Stefanski is the former coach, and they're gonna have that grudge in Cleveland.
Good point.
Go ahead, Chris. My bad.
We will see. On the game that I want to add, because I am interested about that Ravens game. It's going to be interesting. But I'm gonna add the Bengals game to this because again, 1-4 in international games. Joe Burrow and that offense, if they're clicking on all cylinders, is going to give any defense some trouble. Not just the Falcons, any defense. So with that being said, we got to make sure our defense is on its P's and Q's and our offense is able to execute because Joe Burrow is going to be coming out there looking to slang it. And to be honest, we got to make sure that our quarterback is throwing the football just as well, if not better. So that game right there is a game that's interesting to me as far as like being worried or is being concerned about. Now, as far as trap games go, it's going.
I bet I know what Chris is going with that one.
Trap.
I got an idea.
Thanks, so man.
Oh, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah, man. Trap game. I'll be honest with you, man. Trap game for me is probably going to be week 4 versus the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, I said that.
That Monday night football game. Just the fact that that game right there could be something that can be a turn, like it could be like a game. Can be a statement game. Can't talk right now. Could be a statement game for the Falcons because when you think about it, yeah, they're celebrating the Aints being able to come back from Katrina. But in my eyes, and I may be wrong for this, Falcons fans, but in my eyes, I'm looking at it as a complete backhand to the face on national television that you are commemorating this on national television on a primetime game, you know what I'm saying, in New Orleans versus us just because we just happen to be the team that faced them that time.
And they beat the brakes off of us.
I take that person. And I
shout out to Steve Gleason, man. Got that.
At least by
shout 20. Shout out to Steve Gleason, man. Got that statue in the front of the Superdome.
Yeah, shout out to him. Man. You know, salute to him. And I know right now that he's in a wheelchair and everything like this. So I don't have anything bad to say about Mr. Gleason or anything. I don't have anything bad to say about just Katrina, period, just because that was a terrible time. But
that was catastrophe.
On the flip side, keeping it football, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to come out there, smack the Aints on their home stadium. And honestly, by the end of that Monday night football game, I want, our guys sitting up there at the podium talking about, going on to the next week, getting ready to play Baltimore.
Facts. Let's get it, man. What's the game you looking most forward to, and what's your trap game, and what's your trap game?
The game, like I said, I alluded to it earlier, man. The game I'm looking forward to, man, is that Bijan and Jahmyr Gibbs matchup. I'm because when people talk about premier running backs, you hear Saquon. I mean, that's understood. But the next two guys you hear about is Bijan and Jahmyr. Who's better? So when we found out earlier, last year when that schedule came out, and I seen the lines, I said, okay, this is really gonna settle who's the best. Who's gonna be that guy to get that bag? Is it gonna be Bijan or is it gonna be Jahmyr? We about to find out. as bad as I gotta admit it, man, that trap game and Tip alluded to get them ain'ts. And just to drive your point home, Tip, to show that game on the was it 20 years since Katrina?
Yeah.
It's been that long. You best
Yeah.
believe during that broadcast they gonna do a flashback during that broadcast.
Oh,
And
you
we get
better
the
believe
same Atlanta Falcons that Hurricane Katrina it'll be dead loud. They gonna show it. They are flashback.
But
Mhm.
let me switch it up right quick. What if
Okay.
that January 3rd is more of a trap game than that October 15th game because they know we're in the playoff? They know we might be playoff bound.
it all depends on what happens with the rest of the season and what our record is.
Yeah.
Okay.
To
Okay.
be
Yeah.
honest, because that's a long
Okay.
time from week 4 till what, week 17?
Okay.
That's a long time.
Yeah, 17. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's just a thought because either way it goes, if we get off to a good start, it's going to be because of them. And on the other end, on the back end, they could find a way to ruin our playoff chance. And we could still make the playoffs, but they could cause us not to get a home game. It could just go either way.
Well, the biggest question, matter of fact, I know we've been on 2 hours 16 minutes. I know it's getting late, but just a quick question. We talked about the quarterback position. Was it going to be Tua Penix? Let's just say Tua, for the sake of this conversation, he starts out the season and he goes 4-2, maybe 5-2, 6-2. He's playing good, consistent football. Can we say that Michael Penix probably, if he keeps that trajectory, can we see possibly Michael Penix just sitting on the bench for the whole season if Tua plays at that level?
Yes,
Possibly.
I can see that. I can see that.
Possibly. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. I can definitely see that.
Mainly for me, because one thing I hate doing, if the hand is really hot, I hate sitting the hot hand.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want y'all opinion on that. That's why I asked this one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, and see, and that's the thing. Like, we can't sit here and say Tua is a bad quarterback. The dude 12 games over 500 for his career, so he a winner. See what I'm saying? So we gotta be honest about it. He's a solid quarterback in this league. Them concussions, what everybody gonna be worried about, and his arm ain't that strong. Let's be honest. But
Yeah.
I mean, the guy got talent, man. He can play. So if he come in, but like I said earlier, if Michael Penix is healthy, I don't think I think Michael Penix is gonna beat him out though. That's just me. So
I can see that.
Oh yeah,
Agree with that because think about it, as Chris say, we only played 1.3. So starter or backup, we ain't losing nothing.
yeah, we ain't losing that. Yeah.
But Ricardo, right quick. What's the game are you most intrigued by? What's your trap game?
So the trap game, I'm with you, Cleveland, because all the other games, I don't think none of the other games easy. The Cleveland game, I think the easiest game on this schedule. I'm just being.
They might overlook them.
Yeah, they might overlook Cleveland, and
Yep.
that Monday night football game because it's against them. So that's the one I can't wait to see. So that's the one I'm most intrigued by. The Monday night football game, man. I can't wait to see them boys play on Monday night. I hope I'm gonna be honest with you. But for some reason, we put the red helmets on, we don't lose. So
Yeah.
I don't know if they
That's
travel
that
with
spirit
like
of Claude Humphrey there. Let's
yeah,
keep it real. Claude
Yeah,
Humphrey, Tommy Nobis, those guys looking down on us.
yeah. I don't know if they'll take them on the road, but if they do, yeah, bring the red helmets out on Monday night football game.